This is Real Life 101, the show about the practical stuff school skips. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down so you actually get it.
The show about the practical stuff school skips. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about what actually happens inside your brain and body when everything goes sideways, staying calm in an emergency.
Which, let's be honest, nobody practices until they actually need it, and that's basically the worst possible time to learn.
Right? It's like finding out your car has no brakes while you're already driving down a hill.
So first, why do we even panic? Your brain has this little almond-shaped thing called the amygdala, and it basically fires the alarm the second it senses danger.
It floods your body with adrenaline in under a second, which sounds cool but also makes your hands shake and your thinking go totally foggy.
Scientists call it the fight-or-flight response, and it's been keeping humans alive for about 200,000 years.
So it's not a flaw, it's a feature, just one that was designed for running from lions. Not like a kitchen fire.
The problem is your body can't tell the difference between a lion and a smoke alarm, so it goes full emergency mode either way.
Which is why people freeze up or do random unhelpful things, like staring at the fire instead of leaving.
Here's the first real tool: controlled breathing. Taking a slow breath in for 4 counts, holding for 4, out for 4 actually tells your nervous system to stand down.
It's called box breathing, and Navy SEALs use it before high-stress missions. So it's not just something your yoga teacher made up.
It works because slow, deep breaths activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is basically the calm-down switch your body forgets it has.
2 minutes of that and your heart rate can drop noticeably, your brain starts coming back online, and you can actually think again.
The second tool is having a plan before you need one, because a brain in panic mode is terrible at inventing new solutions from scratch.
Studies of emergency evacuations show that people who had mentally rehearsed an exit route moved up to 3 times faster than those who hadn't.
3 times faster is massive when every second genuinely counts.
So when you walk into a new building, a quick glance at the exit signs isn't being paranoid, it's being smart.
Same with knowing where a first aid kit is at school or what your family's meeting spot is if you have to leave home fast.
Future you will absolutely high-five present you for spending 30 seconds on that.
The third tool is talking out loud, either to yourself or someone nearby, because saying words forces your brain to use its thinking centers instead of just its panic centers.
That's why emergency dispatchers train callers to narrate, "I'm on the corner of Main and 5th. There is smoke coming from the 2nd floor window."
Narrating makes you an observer and an actor at the same time, which weirdly slows time down just enough to make better choices.
It also helps the people around you because one calm voice in a crowd can literally shift the whole group's energy.
There's actually research showing that in group panic, about 60 to 70% of bystanders will take cues from whoever looks most confident and calm.
So if you choose to act steady, you're not just helping yourself, you become an anchor for everyone nearby.
No pressure, but also kind of huge.
The fourth tool is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding trick. You name 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, 1 you can taste.
It sounds simple because it is, but it pulls your brain forcefully into the present moment and away from the spiral of what if everything goes wrong forever.
Because your brain cannot catastrophize the future and do careful sensory inventory at the exact same time, it just can't multitask like that.
Which is genuinely one of the most useful things I have ever learned, and I wish someone had told me in like 6th grade.
And here's something that surprises people. Being calm doesn't mean not being scared. You can be terrified and still function.
Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's doing the useful thing while the fear is happening, which is a skill anyone can actually build.
You build it the same way you build any skill, small practice, low stakes over time.
Things like taking a CPR class, doing a fire drill seriously, or even just watching a video on basic first aid all wire your brain to respond instead of freeze.
Because the more familiar an action feels, the less your amygdala freaks out about it. Familiarity is basically a cheat code for staying calm.
So the real homework from today is pick one small thing to learn or rehearse, find one exit, take one deep breath on purpose.
It's not about becoming a superhero, it's about giving your future self a tiny head start when things get loud and scary.
And honestly, that head start is the difference between a bad situation and a situation you actually made better.
We all have that in us, it just takes a little practice before the moment arrives.
So breathe, plan a little, talk out loud, and ground yourself. 4 tools, 0 equipment required.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. Stay curious, stay prepared, and we'll see you next week on Real Life 101.